Hi everyone! Welcome to Plaid Academy. I really hope this video helps you out. If it does, I'd super appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, share it with your friends, and leave a positive comment. Your support really keeps me motivated to create more great videos for you. Hey everyone! In this video, we're going to dive into the Pythagoras theorem. Now, if you're studying for your Igcse, GCSE, or O Level exams with Cambridge International, Pearson Edexcel, AQA, or OCR, this video is made for you. It's also essential foundational knowledge for anyone heading into higher level math. I hope you have fun learning and start loving math as much as I do. Let's get started. The Greek philosopher and mathematician Pythagoras discovered a connection between the lengths of the sides of right-angled triangles. This is arguably the most famous mathematical theorem in the world. In a right-angled triangle, the longest side is called the hypotenuse, C. It is the side opposite the right angle. The other two sides are labeled A and B, which are interchangeable. Pythagoras' theorem states that in a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. C squared equals A squared plus B squared. There are many elegant proofs of Pythagoras' theorem. One of the easiest to understand involves a large square with sides of length A plus B. Inside this large square is a smaller one of side C. The area of the large square is A plus B squared. The area of each triangle is half of A times B. The area of the small inner square is C squared. Since the area of the large square is equal to the area of the four identical triangles plus the area of the small square, we can form the following equation. A plus B squared equals 4 times half of A times B plus C squared. By expanding the brackets on the left-hand side and simplifying the right-hand side, we get A squared plus 2AB plus B squared equals 2AB plus C squared. Subtracting 2AB from both sides simplifies the equation to C squared equals A squared plus B squared. Next, let's talk about how to use the Pythagoras' theorem. You can use Pythagoras' theorem when you know the length of two sides in a right-angled triangle and want to find the length of the third side. For example, let's find the length x in these two right-angled triangles. In the first triangle, side x is the longest side, the hypotenuse, and the other two sides are 5 centimeters and 3 centimeters. Start with the equation C squared equals A squared plus B squared. Substitute the values, x for C, 5 centimeters for A, and 3 centimeters for B. A and B are interchangeable each other. So x squared equals 25 plus 9. Calculate x squared equals 34. Take the square root of both sides to get x equals square root 34. So x equals 5.83 centimeters rounded to 3 significant figures. In the second triangle, x is one of the shorter sides. The longest side is 11 centimeters and the other side is 8 centimeters. Start with the equation C squared equals A squared plus B squared. Substitute the values, 11 centimeters for C, 8 centimeters for A, and x for B, which gives 121 equals 64 plus x squared. Subtract 64 from both sides, so x squared equals 121 minus 64. Then x squared equals 57. Take the square root of both sides, so x equals square root 57. so x equals 7.55 centimeters rounded to 3 significant figures. Next, let's talk about how to solve more complex problems using Pythagoras' theorem. In this example, we will find the length a in the figure below to 3 significant figures. First, we need to find the shared side, which we will label as x. Focus on the first right-angled triangle. The longest side, c, is 14 meters, and the other two sides are 12 meters and x. Apply Pythagoras' theorem. C squared equals a squared plus b squared. Substitute the values 14 meters for c, 12 centimeters for a, and x for b. So, 196 equals 144 plus x squared. Subtract 144 from both sides, so x squared equals 52. Next, we look at the second right-angled triangle. The longest side is a, and the other two sides are x and 5 meters. Apply the equation c squared equals a squared plus b squared again. Substitute the values a for c, 5 meters for a, and x for b. Substitute x squared equals 52. Calculate a squared equals 77. Take the square root of both sides, so a equals square root 77. So a equals 8.77 meters, rounded to 3 significant figures. Next, let's practice solving another complex problem. In this example, we will find the length a in the figure below to 3 significant figures. First, we need to find the full length of the base of the large right triangle, which we will label as x. Focus on the large right-angled triangle. The longest side, c, is 25 meters, and the other two sides are 8 meters and x. Apply Pythagoras' theorem. C squared equals a squared plus b squared. Substitute the values 25 meters for c, 8 centimeters for a, and x for b. Form the equation 625 equals 64 plus x squared. Subtract 64 from both sides, so x squared equals 561. Take the square root of both sides, so x equals square root 561. Next, we look at the smaller right-angled triangle to find the length y. The longest side is 15 meters, and the other two sides are y and 8 meters. Apply the equation c squared equals a squared plus b squared again. Substitute the values 15 meters for c, 8 meters for a, and y for b. So 225 equals 64 plus y squared. Subtract 64 from both sides, so y squared equals 161. Take the square root of both sides, so y equals square root 161. Finally, calculate the length a by subtracting y from x. So a equals square root 561 minus square root 161, which is 11.0 meters for 3 significant figures. Next, let's practice solving a word problem using Pythagoras theorem. In this example, a 3.5-meter ladder is resting against a vertical wall. Its base is 1.5 meters away from the wall. How far up the wall does the ladder reach? First, we should draw a diagram based on the question, like this. We label the height from the floor to the top of the ladder as h. The ladder is the longest side, c. Apply Pythagoras theorem. C squared equals a squared plus b squared. Substitute the values 3.5 meters for c, 1.5 meters for a, and h for b. So 12.25 equals 2.25 plus h squared. Subtract 2.25 from both sides, so h squared equals 10. Take the square root of both sides, so h equals square root 10. So height h is 3.16 meters for rounded to 3 significant figures. Next, let's talk about how to use Pythagoras theorem to solve three-dimensional problems. In this example, we need to find the length of the diagonal AG in this rectangular block. To solve this, we can follow these steps. Draw a line to connect AG. Draw a line to connect AC. We can now see that ACG is a right-angled triangle, where AG is the hypotenuse, C. We know side CG is 5 centimeters, which equals side AE. Side AC is the diagonal of the base rectangle ABCD. This means AC is also the hypotenuse of the right-angled triangle ABC. We know BC is 3 centimeters, which is equal to side EH, and side AB is 10 centimeters. First, find side AC using Pythagoras theorem. C squared equals A squared plus B squared. Substitute the values, AC for C, 10 centimeters for A, and 3 centimeters for B. So AC squared equals 100 plus 9. Calculate AC squared equals 109. Take the square root of both sides, so AC equals square root 109. Next, find side AG using the right-angled triangle ACG. Apply Pythagoras theorem. C squared equals A squared plus B squared again. Substitute the values, AG for C, square root 109 for A, and 5 for B. So AG squared equals 109 plus 25. Calculate AG squared equals 134. Take the square root of both sides, so AG equals square root 134, which is 11.6 centimeters, rounded to 3 significant figures. I really hope this video helps you out. If it does, I'd super appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, share it with your friends, and leave a positive comment. Your support really keeps me motivated to create more great videos for you.